So, what's up YouTube, I'm 40 here, just got done taking a shower, and I want to bring up a very interesting point. So, every person in the TCG right now is busting a fucking literal nut, trying to figure out what the new ban list is, and I could care less. When it comes, it comes. But there's something more interesting that 95% of the community has kind of overlooked recently because of the ban list, and I don't think a lot of people have realized, but the prize card for the YCSs should be rotating soon. So while you're all thinking about the YCSs and things like that, I'm sitting here thinking, what could the next possible prize card be? Now, Konami always discuss that prize cards should maintain both some aspect of competitiveness as well as maintain some collector's value. Now, if you look at the Dark Lords, this was not necessarily the case. The thing was, with Blood Mephist and Dig Borzak, they were both decent and competitive, but they were not broken. Looking at Giant Hand, though, Giant Hand is also the same thing. It's a very, very, very well designed card that just so happens to be seeing play in a lot of people's decks. Now, this isn't to say that there isn't really much left that we can honestly get in this current point in time to really, I would say, change the flow of the game. There's a lot of things that could be possible prize cards, but a few of them in particular, I would say, are probably going to have higher choices than certain others. I've been thinking about it. I mean, granted, looking on Wiki and knowing that 200 of the 500 listed cards are honestly from the next two sets, because, you know, certain things are not in the TCG yet. Basically, Duelist Advent, and then what we know from the Duelist Alliance, or the next challengers, excuse me. The point is, though, there's not really a lot of things that could really be possible card choices. Now, looking at, you know, the new Utopia monster and the Chaos Baran, I thought about it. I don't think they're going to particularly go after those two cards, only because I'm assuming they're going to want to leave them as Shueisha promos. Let Shonen Jump reap the benefits from those cards, and, you know, really help out the community with that. So some of the things we could have possible prize cards for. The first one, number 58, the Flame Pressure Oni Burner Visor. Of course, you guys know it's the 2 level 4 monsters. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can treat this card as an equip card and equip it to an XYZ monster or unequip it and special in face-up attack position. A monster equipped with this card can attack your opponent directly. Also, when that monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, you can activate this effect by discarding one card and inflict 500 damage to your opponent. It is in the same light as the other previous prize cards. Something to definitely consider would just be, you know, the fact that free burn damage, it is a rank 4 pretty much like Giant Hand, and it kind of just gives you guys a little bit more, I want to say, versatility, and, you know, what I would expect in a prize card. It's not too broken, it's not, you know, too good, and it's a number, so it will hold some collector's value, kind of with what they were going with 106. I don't think Konami will choose cards that are specific to archetypes. So that means Yugioh, Battery Man, or Chronomaly, Nebrdisk. Those guys should be out of the question. Don't worry about that, guys. Archetype-specific things like that require specific things, I do not think they're going to use. I believe they try to go for more generic things. Something else. The creator of God Herakti, this has been rumored for quite some time. Everybody always thinks it's going to be the prize card. I don't think it's going to be the prize card. If they do decide to release Herakti in some way, shape, or form in the TCG, it's going to be in something that's going to be massively available, or it's going to be something to commemorate the show. And I don't foresee either of these things coming out. My only other candidate right now for a possible prize card is Elder God Nodin. Now, You guys know that this was the Korean exclusive that was broken. It was one Synchro or XYZ monster plus one Synchro or XYZ monster. This is the fusion card that breaks instant fusion. Basically, when he special summon, you can target one level 4 lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Its effects are negated. Also banish it when this card leaves the field. So, I can super poly 2 Synchros, 2 XYZs, or a Synchro and an XYZ. That's ridiculous. When he's summoned, he gives me a +1, and I can use whatever he brings back to effectively just XYZ with, since he's level 4 and in himself. Now, this card does meet the same criteria as Flame Visored, but just on a higher up scale. Granted, outside of instant fusion, super poly is your only other thing. This card gives you an unfair advantage to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, I don't know how this will work with this being a Korean exclusive. This is definitely a perfect candidate for the next prize card, but I don't know if it can be accessed because it is a Korean exclusive and it has not been released in Japan yet. But Elder God Nodin and the number 58 Flame Visored are my two personal choices. You guys have to remember that more than likely the next card that we get will not be a TCG exclusive. I doubt that will happen. I mean, I would love a TCG exclusive prize card that's, you know, fantastically good, but the problem is prize cards like Blood Mephist and Dig Borzak are like 250 to 300, and Giant Hands like 800 to 1,000. Like, you can tell the conceptual level of brokenness from one end of the spectrum to the other, and just, you know, see how things affect the meta. And I don't know if Burn Visored would be something considered as good as Giant Hand. I highly doubt it, but Elder God Nodin would definitely be an $800 to $1,000 prize card just because of the impact that you get. You also have to remember that prize cards give certain players unfair advantages. That's why certain players look forward to them. The less of them in circulation, the more power you have in competitive play. Do keep that in mind. If you're playing against the Yugioh matchup and you have one of the 4 Elder God Nodins in the TCG, well, fucking congratulations. You super poly your opponent looks at you and goes, oh, fuck. So, guys, what do you think the next prize card is going to be? I'll leave it up to your interpretation. It can go either way. There's not really a lot left in OCG land that can be possible picks. Do keep in mind my reasoning behind certain things, and don't you fucking tell me that you think some of these old-ass vanilla monsters are going to be fucking prize cards. You're just stupid if you do. They'll get released in some Turbo Pack, Astro Pack, some 5D's World for all I know. Just, we're not going to get fucking Ancient Jar as a fucking prize card. What? Like, guys. No absurd reasoning. I know it's going to happen anyway, but just saying. No time for that. So leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about the next possible prize card. Stop worrying about this ban list. Shit's gonna get released when it does. Later. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video to show your support. And please check out Vanguard 40 for Cardfight Vanguard, M-Kohl Games for miscellaneous trading card games, and No Limit Gaming for a brand new series of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks for watching.